Abigail stepped inside and closed the heavy front door behind her. She turned the upper lock and slid the thick brass chain across. Making her way slowly down the hall, she switched off the lamp on the long oak table. A pale blue bowl held some bunches of keys and a few lines of raffle tickets. Beside it, framed photographs of the three girls at various ages in school uniform stood in order alongside a larger silver frame that held the black and white image of Rosemary and Robert on their wedding day. Abigail had often stood and stared at those faces, searching for a sign or a clue, something that foretold the sadness that was to be heaped upon them. Nothing. Smiles so certain of the future and all the joy it would bring. Florence in her first communion dress and veil. God, she looked so like her mother. She made her way into the living room and put the fire guard in front of the dying embers in the grate. The polished wood of the side tables glowed golden beneath the light of the lamps. She made her rounds of the room, switching them off one by one, then picked up a stray wineglass to return to the kitchen. Once there, she put it on the draining board, ready for Evelyn to deal with in the morning. Turning away, she caught a glimpse of her own reflection in the black sheen of the window. She stopped and stared. As the ghostly image floated in the oily darkness, she could clearly see the bags under her eyes and the deep lines cutting across her forehead. Abigail was not a vain woman, but even she was taken aback. When had she become so old? Not yet 50, but this was the face of an ancient crone. It seemed unfair. She still felt like a girl who was just taking care of the place, waiting for the grown-ups to come back. She rubbed her eyes and went across to the dresser to get a glass for some water. Time for bed.